going to apply the PAX paint using a small sponge around the eye area first. What I'm doing here is just filling in the rest of the spots, beginning to get fuller coverage in all those cracks and crevices. There are a few areas that don't have as much coverage on the top. As the PAX dries, I'm going to stipple in another coat just on top of these areas that are a little bit more sheer, like the lips, tops of the cheekbones, and some of the other bone structure. I'm working the color in these natural shadow areas, this depression between these two muscles here. I'm stippling this base tone on the palette so that it coats evenly. If I stipple too hard, it'll press the paint down into the deep grooves. This layering technique really brings out all the detail. We're going to begin to lightly texture this from the appliance over some of the high points and low points. I'm concentrating on these two neck muscles, bringing out the highlight. Powder him to relieve any of the sticking points at the necks, at the eyes, or the mouth. I'm going to use the 310 brush to get into some of these larger areas. I'm using the PAX paint with a little bit of water. PAX paint mixed with the water is very, very translucent. It just starts to kind of texture and give the surface a little bit more of an irregular feel. Start to kind of fill in the deeper areas. Just naturally, the liquid color kind of seeps into each one of those cracks. This dark brown color, so this is an alcohol-based paint. So what I have inside this, so I'm picking an inconspicuous spot on this makeup to test a few dots. If you use a lot of alcohol, the dots are very, very thin, translucent, easy to see through. If you use this at full concentration, the dots become a very heavy, heavy dot. For this, I want a very translucent speckle. I begin to successively use less and less alcohol so the dots become harder and harder. I'm going to tone this down with just a light highlight wash after this. Very, very soft, just picking up on the highest spots of this makeup again. I want a little bit of this texture to still show through. I'm really just trying to bring out some of these features through here, with some of the stronger highlights. Tap some highlight in and around the eye area and soften the colors of PAX so that I can get a little bit more drama and contrast in the eyes. Layering the colors, letting the color become just a little bit more opaque as it moves towards the inside of his mouth. Now I'm working a little bit of warmth underneath the nose area. Again, just kind of tapping it in kind of an irregular pattern. It's got two really deep pockets here that I'm just going to give a little tint, a little wash of redness to them. Now I'll begin to work towards where this brow is just a little bit more angry, almost full concentration. Now I'm using the purple tone. You see here that the purple tone is full strength, and as I add just a little bit of alcohol to it, I can drag it out and allow the color to be just a little bit more translucent. And use it towards the deepest corners of the eyes, pulling it out just to tint that dark gray tone inside there just a little purple. Just a little bit of castor oil to the eye area and the lips, just to add a little bit of shine. Blend it into the rest of the makeup. Now we're going to be ready to fit Sean's teeth. Now we're ready for hair and wardrobe, and we're ready to shoot.
喜欢就关注我的大鱼号刘姐说女人，欢迎粉丝投稿。